guys, welcome back to Damian. I'm back with the Dhar Mann video for you guys today. This one ought to be interesting. Girl falls for her imaginary online boyfriend. So, I don't know if she got catfished or something, like imaginary boyfriend, so I'm kind of thinking, yeah, so it has to be some kind of like fake guy that she thought was a guy, is not a guy, I don't really know. Because it says imaginary online boyfriend. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I did skip about 47 seconds because of the ad in the beginning, so it's about 25 minutes. Not too long of a video. Once again, it's called A Girl Falls for Her Imaginary Online Boyfriend. I did download this video too, since my Wi-Fi sucks today. So I'm going to start. And we may begin.
Ever since I was a little girl, no matter how much I loved something, I always wanted the next thing. I could never be happy enough with what was right in front of me.
Makes sense.
I thought I'd grow out of it, but as I grew older, it just shifted from presents to people. Any chance I got, whether it was waiting for my hairstylist, a subway train, or an Uber, I would always try to steal a few minutes to read the words of the one who made me fall in love. I've yet to meet the one I'll call soulmate. I wonder, will we know each other with a glance? Will I be too afraid to say a few words to her? I know fear isn't real like a wall. It's closer to a dream, or a fog you can't see past, but still my mind keeps me from moving through it. But with so much at stake, I do fear. I had never seen this boy in my life.
Are you about to get your hair cut with the lady with the red hair?
Yeah, she's just getting her stuff. Why?
Look, I'm wearing a beanie in the middle of the summer because I came here yesterday and got my hair cut. It's not good.
I was gonna say, why, you know, the way he came in was like, it's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Like, bro, what are you?
Come on, you still got time.
Who even are you?
Your guardian angel.
And that's how I met my best friend, John, who moved from New York to our little nowhere town about a year ago. We instantly clicked. Now, he's not just my best friend, he's the best friend I've ever had.
Okay.
He's the sweetest guy ever. He even carried me all the way home when I hurt my ankle dancing.
He probably has a crush on you, let's be honest. I mean, guys and girls can be best friends for sure, but I feel like it's just easier if the guy's gay like me, because then, like, for example, my best friend knows I'll never crush on her because I'm gay, so I'm good. But if it's like a straight guy and like a straight girl, and then, like, you know, the guy is decently good looking and then the girl is like pretty attractive, the guy's probably gonna want her. So.
And yes, if you're thinking he might be in love with me, you're right. He's made that pretty clear.
Told ya. Told ya.
At first, I wasn't sure if he was just being a good friend, since I also love spoiling people on their birthdays. But then...
Look up. It said look up, not look behind you.
I should have gotten a clue when he asked me to go on a picnic on Valentine's Day.
That's cute though. Aww.
There was no denying it after that. Thankfully, when I didn't show the same interest, he was never pushy about it. I wanted to like him back, but unfortunately, he's also a huge goofball. Not that there's anything wrong with that, we had a lot of fun, but anytime I tried to be serious and talk about things that were bothering me, or asked him serious questions about how he felt about things, he just got shy, went quiet, or tried to make me laugh.
Yeah, like, honestly, that's not good either. Like, there are boundaries, and there's obviously times where you do have to be serious, like a normal person, like, because again, like, being goofy and being happy and being everything like that, that's obviously great. There's nothing wrong with that at all, like she said. But if she does try to be serious with you, and then you're not, like, respecting it, and then you're not actually having a serious conversation with her about things that are bothering her, especially about things that are bothering her, like, about you, like that, the way that you're bothering her, or something like that. Or if you guys are best friends, like, you should be able to, like, listen to her, and, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're best friends, but, like, you're also, like, the secret lover. Like, you're not lovers because she doesn't like you back. But I'm kind of curious. Girl falls for her imaginary online boyfriend, so it's obviously not going to be him. Unless he pretends to be someone online and then she falls for him, but then it's actually him. That's all I can really think of. He'll pretend to be someone else online, she'll fall in love with him via the internet, and then she'll be like, oh, it's you, and then, I don't know. We'll see.
For me, love is more than just having fun.
Exactly.
I always knew that whoever I fell in love with would also have to have a serious side.
Facts.
More depth.
Everyone should.
That's why, unfortunately for John, I was already completely in love with someone else.
Oh, shit.
The only problem was, I had no idea who he was. Of course,
You don't video
there were
call?
times I wished it was John and that he was just too shy to be serious with me. But it didn't add up. Not only did the blogger live in a big city, very much unlike our type,
Sorry, did she just say that she thought it was him?
I was already completely in love with someone else. The only problem was, I had no idea who he was. Of course, there were times I wished it was John and that he
So you wished it was him, not that you thought it was him. Gotcha.
was just too shy to be serious with me. But it didn't add up. Not only
It
did the
could still be
blogger
him.
live in a big city, very much unlike our tiny town, but his parents were still together and John's were divorced. It couldn't be him. His blog went viral a couple of years ago. Every girl in school was in love, but I'm the only one who never moved on. He posts every single night at midnight, like clockwork. Most days I'm asleep, but when I'm awake, I always imagine he's here with me telling me about his day.
Today, I drove an hour out of the rush, concrete, and glass of the city that I live in
Yeah, that's definitely not the same guy.
to escape into nature. When I'm out there in the green, in the unpolluted air, I take example of the trees and the flowing creek which I step into with my bare feet. Which is to say, I don't have to do, think, or worry. When I'm in nature, just like the trees and the water, I can just be.
Okay then.
I had tried to write to him a few times, but I never had the courage or anything interesting to say.
Where should I move? My mom and I need to be out of here in a couple weeks.
You're moving since when?
I wrote about it last month.
Yeah,
Guess
this is
you
all,
forgot.
so this is all in her head, obviously.
Got any ideas where I could go?
If I was going to do this, it would have to be anonymous. If you're still looking for a place to move, come to Woodland, Massachusetts. Lots of nature and a few fans. Oh my gosh, could I actually do it? Should I? Wait, what if he did come here? And what if he and I... It's not working. Maybe it's not meant to be.
Did it send?
I don't know.
Maybe these things are like wishes. You put them out there and the universe hears it.
Yeah, or maybe I just wish it was true because I'm in love with you.
It's so weird because like
At
it was
least
like they were
gave me
speaking to each
something
other.
look forward to. It had been a few days since I sent the message. I never heard back.
So, I was thinking...
Dangerous for you. I wouldn't advise it.
Haha, you're so funny. No, but for real. We're seniors. We've been working hard. We should have some fun, right?
Right.
Well, you know what's not fun? Worrying about asking someone out to prom.
Oh, I see. Oh man, I thought he already got the hint. The last thing I wanted to do was reject my best friend.
I was just thinking...
Because you could go as best friends, but then again, he has a crush on you. So that's where it's like really iffy when you have a crush on somebody. Because when you have a crush on somebody and then it's not like mutual, people always tell me just drop that person. But I'm like, no, I can't. I would love to have them as my best friend. It's hard, bro. It's really hard.
With this whole mess of promposals and worrying about who's asking and being asked...
I still feel like they're gonna fall in love in the end. We have just about 19 minutes left, and I feel like they're gonna fall in love eventually. Like it has to happen, right? It just has to. I feel like it has to.
Why don't we just go together?
You know, prom is like 6 months away, right?
Exactly. But if we don't lock this in right now, we're both gonna say yes to someone that probably don't even want to talk to, let alone go to prom with. And honestly, Lana, there's no one else that I'd rather go with.
Damn.
But I'm sure you already know that.
Here it came. I only hoped letting him down wouldn't ruin our friendship, but I had too much respect for him to be anything but brutally honest. John, I love you as a friend, but you know I don't feel that way about you, right?
You don't have to look so worried. I kind of figured that after spending a year of my best moves and not getting anything back.
It sucks though.
I don't believe in the whole friend zone stuff. Like, if you liked me, we'd be together. But that doesn't mean that you owe me anything just because we're friends. You know how I feel, and I'm glad that that doesn't come between us. I just meant we could go as friends. Unless there's someone else you'd rather go with.
Yeah,
Isn't he
fair.
just the best? Sometimes I really did wish I loved him like that. It's like you said, pal. I mean, there's no one else I'd rather go with than you. I mean,
Liar. You want to go with that fake imaginary online dude. Liar. Anyways, what I will say is that, yeah, like, I've had people that I've crushed on. My one best friend, I had a crush on him years ago. And now we're best friends. So I had a crush on, now we're best friends. It's really weird. Very, very weird, actually. But it's
really,
hard,
I
it's
think
not
it'd be
easy.
fun. Let's do it.
And this
Of course,
other
the
guy,
second I said that, he walked in.
him?
Wow, if I wasn't already in love with the blogger, I might have just fallen for him right then and there.
Oh, she sees him. Oh.
What?
And you just said, there's no one else I'd rather go with. And then she's like, you were saying?
We have a new student.
He tall as hell. What the hell? Okay, this is not high school. He's like 30 years old, bro. He's not in high school. I'm sorry. I know this is meant to be high school, not college. Bitch, he's 30. He's 30. I'm just saying, he's 30.
Yourself?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm
Hi, everyone.
30.
My name is River. I just moved here from Los Angeles.
I'm 30.
and I'm a writer.
And I'm
A
30.
writer who just moved from a big city? Wait a minute, it had been a couple of weeks since my mystery blogger said he was moving with his mom.
Oh, by the way, does anyone know any good nature spots around here? I like to kind of go into the woods and escape every now and then, you know?
And he escaped to nature? There's no way my luck was this good. I still hadn't seen last night's post yet. What if my first day of school's tomorrow? I just hope when I get there I can actually find someone who sees me. Oh, wow, what if he actually got my messages? I had to be sure it was him. It had been a week of me trying to say more than just hi to River, and I still hadn't figured out if he was the blogger or not. Well, I finally had the idea to overhear his conversation after school one day. Some girl always came up to him, and surprise, surprise, this time it was Susan. I needed our first real interaction to stand out, not to be some service-level flirting like what Susan was doing. It had to be casual, natural. Every girl in school wanted to talk to him. I needed a strategy. I needed to stand out somehow.
So what are you doing tonight?
Oh my god, you're so funny.
You know that little theater in town you guys have? They're playing a retro horror movie tonight.
Not really, my
Oh, I'm going to that too. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just walking by and I heard you. Hi, I'm Lana. We haven't officially met yet.
That's so awkward when there's a girl like right there. It's so weird.
What's up? I'm River. So you're going to that movie tonight too?
Yeah, totally. I mean, probably. I think so. Maybe I'll see you there.
That would be cool.
Let's talk soon, okay?
Right on.
Oh, now they're gonna fight.
Just passing by, huh? Come on, Lana, you already have John. Why not give the rest of us a chance?
You know I'm not dating John.
Then why won't he go out with me? I only asked him like 10 times.
Yeah, probably because he knows you only date for popularity, and also you're kind of shallow, and
Damn.
you really only care about money, and John is not like that.
So she's a gold digger. Gotcha.
Hey, we all have our passions. It's not like I'm some monster. I like nice things.
I never said you were a monster. I just like, if you like John, why are you going after River? I think maybe he and I are
What meant to be? Don't tell me you believe that. To answer your question, I'm going for him because you already have the best guy in school drooling over you. You know, if you don't snag him one of these days, I will.
Snag.
Damn. Oh, you.
Never mind us, just girl talk. Bye-bye, Johnny.
Bye-bye, Johnny.
Okay. So,
Doesn't he normally play like the nerd in these videos? I'm surprised that girl has a crush on him. I feel like everyone's always kind of like, ew, you're a nerd, get away from me. in these videos. So it's kind of weird how she's like, oh, I liked him, and I've only asked him out like 10 times.
What are we gonna do for our 1-year friendship anniversary? I know 6 months ago we said that we were gonna jump out of a plane, but we were young and foolish then.
Yeah,
What
six
about
months
something
ago.
a little bit more reasonable? Dinner, movie, arcade?
Oh, is that tonight?
Come on, Lana, you can't forget that. We've been talking about it for months.
I had everything set to run into River, but John was my best friend. Maybe I could do two things at once.
Oh God.
I was kidding. Of course I didn't forget. Movie sounds great. You know, they're actually doing this retro horror movie thing at the...
Lana, you know I can't do horror.
I love
Come on.
her.
Have you forgotten everything about me? We are still friends, right?
Yeah, I'm just...
Yeah, I'm just crushing over some guy that likes horror, so I'm sorry.
If I planned it just right, maybe I could make this work. You know, let's just go to the diner. The one right across from the movie theater.
Oh God, how are you gonna be out? Oh my God.
Okay, it's time.
For what?
Just to be done. I'm done, aren't you?
What's the rush?
No rush. I just need some air. Whose turn is it to pay? Thanks. Okay, I'll meet you outside. I finally figured out the perfect way to stand out from the gaggle of girls at school. And it wasn't
Gaggle?
cool or casual, but it had to be fast.
Lana, hey, did you just see the movie too?
I don't have a lot of time before my friend comes out, but I just wanted to say I know who you are. I know about the blog.
But how? I didn't tell anyone.
I was right. It really was him. Okay, let's just say you just met me, but I have known you for a lot of years, and...
That's not scary at all. That's not terrifying at all. I know everything about you, and you don't know me, but I know you so much.
everything just kind of fit.
No, okay, please don't tell anyone about it though. Alright, when it went viral, everybody at my old school figured it out and it was this whole mess.
Yeah, no, it'll be our secret. I just wanted to let you know that I... And then I did what I had always been dreaming of.
Oh no. And look who's standing right there. Okay, I'm gonna back this up just a little bit because
This whole mess.
Yeah, no, it...
I don't think Dhar Mann actors actually kiss. So let me actually see if they
It'll
actually
be
kissed
our
or not.
secret.
Let me
I
just focus on
wanted
that
to
because I did
let
not
you
know
that
that was
and
coming.
then I did what I had always been dreaming of.
Oh, of course. It was blocked by the shoulder. Fucking Dhar Mann, you faker. Get out of here, you fake ass.
So I guess tonight's over then.
Were you guys on a date?
No, we weren't.
Just friends.
We're just friends. I'll talk to you later, Lana.
John, I'm sorry, but you don't understand. I never told you about the blog.
Well,
It's a long story, and I know it's confusing, but I can explain, and there's so much that you don't know about it.
it's okay. I am confused, but
He's eating popcorn like it's a movie. Ooh, this is getting good.
we're not dating. And clearly you like him. You can forget about the prom deal. You should be able to go with whoever you want to go with.
As much as I wanted to take the offer, I didn't want our friendship to suffer. No, I said I would go with you, and I want to. You're still my best friend.
You're mine too. Have a good night.
Like I said, when you like someone and you're best friends, it's really difficult.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like with my two best friends that I just mentioned before, like it was really hard with them. It was really hard, bro. I felt like, oh my god, I still feel like they don't really care about me. Well, one, I know does because it's been like 6-7 years. The other one, I feel like I annoy him all the time when I message him, so that's kind of annoying, or that's kind of frustrating, or that's kind of sad because I'm like, he probably just responds to me because he feels bad for me or something like that, and I don't know. So you know, we call each other bestie and everything, but it's like, are we best friends? I hope so. But yeah. Anyways, I don't really know. But I always thought that I always felt like I had a lot of friends. I really don't. Let's be honest. I really don't. I go to work. I go to the gym. I go home. I do YouTube. That's all I do. That's why I don't do lives, because I don't do anything at all. Like I literally do nothing. So.
It will be soon. All I had to do now was find John another prom date so I could go with my dream guy. Hey, Susan! You like John, right? You should ask him to prom.
It's a bit early for that, don't you think?
Well, you know, the early bird gets the thing.
The thing.
What's your game, Lana?
No game. I just want him to go with someone who likes him, or just go at all, but he's too shy to ask anyone. Come
I'm
on,
sure he
it'll be
is.
fun.
Wait, didn't I see you flirting with the new kid earlier?
Ooh.
Let me guess. John asked you, but now you want to dump him on me so you can go with Mr. Walking Poetry and be off the hook.
Damn.
I love Mr. River. Okay, look, well, no, it's complicated. I'm not dumping John. I just want to go to a prom with a guy I'm actually into, you know? You think John
Makes
would be
sense.
happy knowing that I was wishing to be with someone else? Please, Susan.
That is true.
Well, I do need a new bag. How much you offering?
I got $100.
I would expect this from someone like me, but not you. And definitely not to him. You know, when you don't value the good things right in front of you, you could lose them.
That is true. And it's weird that we're not hearing it from the main girl. Like we're hearing it from. I thought this girl was like gonna be the bad gold digger girl, which I guess she is, but
Expect this from someone like me.
yeah, like I would expect this from someone like me. So like she's the bad person, but the bad person, in a sense, is telling the good person what to do here.
Not you. And definitely not to him. You know, when you don't.
You know, when you don't value the good things in front of you, you could lose them. That is honestly very true. That is honestly very. But you could lose anything. You could lose anything, to be honest. Like it's not just the good things that you don't value, but like you could lose anything. Let's be honest. But that's a W quote, 100% facts.
Value the good things right in front of you, you could lose them.
That's what River said in his blog. But I do value John a lot.
I'm not acting like it.
Damn.
Alright, I'll do it. But don't be surprised if he falls for me. I'm gonna do everything I can to make it happen.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that.
I'm
Finally,
really
it
curious
was
what's
almost
gonna
time for
happen.
prom.
What's gonna
After
happen?
months of being friends and flirting, River and I had just started dating a couple weeks back.
Oh.
And though I barely checked the blog in the last 6 months because he said it was like I was reading his diary, when I did sneak a peek, he always mentioned a girl in school with a famous name who he was falling for.
The deal's off.
Wait, what? Why? You don't want to go with him anymore?
Of course I want to go with him. We're not even dating, but ever since I asked him, John has been nothing but the kindest, sweetest guy to me, and all I've done is lie to him. I know he's in love with you, and I'm definitely not the girl he deserves, but I have fallen for him, and I don't want to treat him like a business transaction. He's the greatest guy I've ever met. I'll still go to prom with him, but I won't be paid to do it.
Wait, Bonnie.
Oh no. You paid Susan to go to prom with me. Oh, this is just collapsing in all ways, bro. Like, are they still talking? Are they still like best friends? You know what I mean? Like she said after months of talking and stuff, now we're dating for the past couple weeks. So I was actually just like thinking, is she being a good friend and still talking to her best friend, or is she one of those girls that's like backing the fuck off the best friend and then not really caring about the best friend anymore while she falls for the new guy? You know what I mean? I'm kind of like thinking, how is she doing it? At the same time, though, you can't really deny. Let's say you're best friends with somebody, and then you like them and they don't like you back. Okay, like you're best friends. So same thing. I'm this guy, and this girl's her. I have a crush on her. She does not like me back. She gets a boyfriend. She's probably automatically gonna distance herself from me because I'm into her and because she has a new date. It's not because we're best friends. It's the fact that she knows that I like her and she has a boyfriend. So she might distance herself from me just to keep that space there, because again, we both know that I like her, but she doesn't feel the same way, and then she's already dating somebody else. So even the boyfriend would probably want her to distance herself from the boy, which makes sense because it's like they like you, right? So this is a really sticky situation, and it just got even more sticky. So let's see what happens here. This probably is the part where she's saying if you don't value the ones in front of you, you might lose them. So let's see what happens.
You paid Susan to go to prom with me?
It's just, I didn't want you to go alone, and I felt bad because of River. It's just...
No, I get it.
I think I'm just gonna stay home.
Wait, John!
What was it you said about valuing him? Stay. I'll talk to him.
How did I let things get so messy? I called and I called, but John wouldn't answer. Could Susan have been right? Had I not been valuing my own best friend this whole time? And to be honest, I missed hanging out with John. As much as I wanted to feel with River what I did when I was reading his words, I just didn't.
No.
My own best friend won't even be at prom tonight because I treated him like something I could just buy off. It's like what you wrote. When you don't value the good things in front of you, you could lose them. I feel like I lost my best friend.
He looked
What are you
confused.
talking about? I
He
never
looked-
said that.
He looked confused. Uh-oh.
Oh, the vlog. Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot.
What do you mean?
Is he not the vlogger?
You know you say that all the time.
That's not him.
You repeat things from the blog. Word for word. Can I see that?
What? Why?
Uh-oh. He's not the blogger.
He was always looking at the notebook before he said something I really loved. River, let me see it.
You know, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go home. Hey, Lana, what are you doing? Hey!
Damn.
Phrases from the blog that Lana likes. Commit them to memory or she'll suspect you. Suspect you? Of what? Is the blog not yours?
No. I discovered it a couple years ago when it went viral, and I started using lines from it to get girls. And when I saw that he was moving from a big city at the same time I was, I figured, why don't I just become him?
Damn.
Why not? After my last school, I needed a new identity. I needed to reinvent myself. It was right in front of me.
Yeah, well, you really don't value anything, do you?
Lana, I value you.
Yeah, well, you've been lying to me this whole time.
I was just giving you everything you wanted.
Yeah. Well, now you don't have a date to prom, jerk. And you know what? I have something for you.
Whoa. What is wrong with you? That's disgusting, Lana.
Yeah, at least I'm honest. Sort of. I couldn't believe it. How could this all be a coincidence? So what about falling for a girl with a famous name? There were so many similarities. How could it be? She doesn't feel the same way. It's okay. At least we plan to jump out of a plane.
She doesn't feel the same way. Like I told you guys, it's him. I thought that it wasn't him anymore after the whole thing about this guy, because I thought it really was him. But now I'm back to thinking it is John, like I thought in the beginning. So yeah, Dhar Mann has a way of like making you know what's to happen, but then you change your mind because of something that does happen. Then after that collapses, you're like, so I was right all along. Thanks, Dhar Mann.
On our 1-year friendship anniversary in 6 months, so at least she likes me enough to stay friends for a while. That's enough for me. Wait. This is what John and I planned to do a year ago.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Shocker.
Susan, what are you doing here?
What's it look like?
Shopping?
Why do you look so freaked? Did you finally figure it out?
Figure what out?
You think I quoted that blog by accident? We all loved whoever that boy was who was writing those posts. I thought it was River when I first saw him, but the more I got to know John, I realized it had to be him. That, and I also secretly read his diary.
Oh.
When I asked him about the blog, he made me promise not to tell, because he's shy about showing that side of himself.
How is it possible? It just doesn't add up.
Well, the posts are all exactly a year behind, so the post you read today, he wrote a year ago. But he doesn't want anyone to know. That's why the posts come out at the same time every single day. It's scheduled.
All those posts that got me through my hardest days, they were from John. The serious side he never showed. The big city he moved from wasn't LA, it was New York. I had been in love with my best friend this whole time and I had no idea. I can't believe I didn't see it. You were right, I didn't value him enough, and now I've lost him forever.
I'm not great at comforting people, so
Oh, Susan, is he still going to prom with you tonight?
I begged him to let me take him and try to make things up to him, but he doesn't seem too sure.
I wasn't gonna lose him that easy. Please convince him. I made a huge mistake, but you were right. I didn't value him enough over my own wants, and I didn't even really get to know him for who he was, but I need to tell him I'm sorry. And sorry isn't enough, but I have to make this big. I have to let him know how much he means to me, how much he's always meant. Susan, please, just please get John to the prom. Okay? Thank you.
She's like, I guess.
Looks
see what
like he
happens.
didn't come after all. Well, he's been talking to me from a distance for years, so maybe it should be my turn. Well, I hope the DJ doesn't mind. Hi. Sorry. Hi, everyone. There's something I need to say. Can someone record this, please?
Everyone just does.
Thanks. She's always looking for ways to help more people. She's always telling me ideas that helped her with a problem, so it'll help me too. She doesn't know how much she helps me or everyone else because she's not trying to, it's just who she is. At first I was afraid to move here, but now I wouldn't rather live anywhere else. That was written about me by my best friend John. Since we first met, he saw me in a way that no one else ever has. He saw me in a way that I never saw him. I thought I couldn't love him because I didn't believe he was who I wanted, but the truth is, he's so much better. I just wanted to say, John, I'm so sorry for not seeing you and your true value.
There he is.
Oh, hi. I had something prepared in case you came.
Everyone's still filming it.
John, you make me laugh. You're there for me when I'm sad. You put up with me when I'm a brat. I wish I hadn't been so blind, but I can't change the past. And I know I don't deserve you, well, not yet at least, but I want to be someone who does.
You know, I've pictured this moment 1,000 times, and every time in my mind you're no less than perfect. Just like you are now. Look, I don't want to ditch you at prom.
Thanks, but it's okay. I'll make friends with you. And I'm not the one for you. You both know that. I know you love her.
Oh, well, at least she's being nice about it.
Go.
That's nice. That's honestly kind of cute, because,
You know, I've kept myself hidden this entire time, but you have always been yourself. That's why I fell in love with you.
Well, now that I actually know who you are, all I can say is, I loved you first.
damn. What do I even say to this, bro? I don't even know if I have any... I have thoughts, but it's like, I don't even know what my thoughts are. If that makes any sense. So... she liked him the whole time, she just never knew it because she was in love with this person, this secret blogger that obviously I figured was John, but then I thought it wasn't because that guy came in and I was like, and then plus we saw the face showing that, like his mouth, and I was like, that's not, that doesn't look like John's face or bottom half of his face, so I was like, that's not John. So of course that got me to change my mind. And then of course once we revealed that that wasn't the case, I was like, yep, it was John the whole time. And obviously this girl never liked him because she never saw the serious side of him, but even though he was always, like he had always a serious side to him. They were all scheduled posts at midnight. I don't know why it was always at midnight, but they said it was always like a year ahead or a year behind or something. Like he always posted those a year prior. Whatever you're seeing now, it was posted a year ago or something like that. So alrighty. Low-key feel bad for Susan. She didn't even get a guy this whole episode. She was just a pawn. Yeah, honestly, yeah, because she was honest, like, she's kind of a gold digger, but honestly, she wasn't that bad. I love how the mean girl is actually a nice person, right? Yeah, she wasn't even a bad person, really. Susan was actually nice. I felt bad for her at the end. I might watch that one more time. That was honestly kind of sweet and also kind of sad at the same time.
Go.
This is like really blurry, but...
You both know that. I know you love her.
Aw.
Go.
That's sweet. God. Falling in love with someone behind a screen is crazy. I've done that too. It's horrible. It's horrible, but I've done it. Dude, what is this main character complex? What is this main character complex this girl has? Susan wasn't even the mean girl. She only wants him when she finds out he's the blogger. Right? The dude got better drama outside the movie theater than he started munching. Right? Well, this is good. This is a good tea. Let me just listen to this. This is good. Look up. Proceeds to turn around. Right? I was gonna say, what are you looking?
But then,
I said that in the beginning. I'll look up. I'll look up. Stupid. Okay, anyways. Susan a great character. I love the popular girl is actually a good person. Troop. John should have ended up with Susan, and here's why. 1. John made Susan so much nicer. Susan was finally giving John the love that he needed so badly. Lana only wanted John when she figured out that John was a blogger. John ending up with Susan would have taught Lana to not dismiss her relationships with people and to value them instead. The lesson of the story is quite murky, and to me it seems like the wrong thing can be interpreted from it. John and Lana could have continued to be friends, which would in turn help both of them with healing how they felt about each other. And for those who might think that it would have been unfair to John and Lana to keep them apart, I in turn believe that their separation would help them both emotionally heal. Lana was just flipping back and forth between people, leaving John behind until the very end. This is just what I believe. That's a decent, points. That's a decent 6 points, I would say. It does make sense. I do think that John made Susan nicer, and Susan was giving John the love that he needed and deserved. And then again, Lana basically did only want John when she figured out he was the blogger, but at the same time, in the beginning, Lana did explain that she didn't want him because he didn't have a serious side to him. And she wanted someone that does. It does. But the thing that she didn't know was that he did. He just didn't show it. That's why she was like, you know what, I don't like this person. Because Lana showed herself and her true colors the whole time, not that she was bad. And John kind of hid the part that Lana wanted. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. So Lana would have liked John, but then because John had hid that bit of personality from her or from everyone, that's why she believed that he wasn't for her because of what she saw. Because she thought that he didn't have a serious side. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I'll read a couple more comments. This video shows how easy it is to get caught up in a fantasy. Let's all remember to value real life connections. That's very true as well. When the popular girl wasn't even mean at all. That's the kindest villain I've ever seen. The way when she was explaining what's going on and he was eating popcorn and watching it like a movie. That was great. She's so pick-me and not grateful at all about what she have. She thinks she is a 10 in this short movie. No one's a 10. I'm telling you guys right now, nobody's a 10. I know somebody that's like, I'm a 10. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not a 10 because no one is. So get over it. No one's a 10. No one's perfect. You can't say you're perfect because no one is. Get over it. Him just snacking on popcorn. Bud took imaginary friend to a different level. She sounds like a bop, not gonna lie. River eating popcorn while watching the drama between Lana and John. Finally, a story that is not predictable after the first 2 minutes. Good job. Bro's just eating his popcorn while watching then the whole thing. Hold on, let me pick my jaw up from the floor. So again, I do feel bad for him because again, that's the thing. Because they were best friends and then it's a one-sided love story in the sense between two best friends, it's honestly just healthier to let it go, because I feel like it can hurt you even more if you don't let it go. Because again, I feel like it's hurt me more while I got over it, and I've been told to drop them, and then finally I was able to drop that person. Not even actually drop, we barely talk at all, I don't know anything about him anymore. I can still message him and then he'll respond eventually, I don't know when, but he'll respond eventually, and then we'll talk for maybe a couple minutes, but I don't know anything about him nowadays, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he lives anymore. I assume still in the same city somewhere, but I don't really hang out with him anymore. We never talk, we never call. And this person was once a person I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. And this person I thought I would be together with for a long time. And it took a while to get over it, but it can happen. I never thought in my life that I would get over this person. Never thought I would, but I did. So just letting you guys know, you can't get over it. It's just hard to. And again, me staying connected with him did not make it easier, right? So that's my point. If you guys are best friends, I understand why you want to keep it going, just like I wanted to keep it going with him, with the other guy, with this guy. I fully understand. Do what you want, but I feel like personally it is just better to let them go. Again, I never took that advice. I'm not saying that you guys should, but I'm just saying that for me it took a lot longer to get over that person because I didn't let him go. I got over it eventually, but that was like extra pain and suffering that could have been avoided. Just so you guys know. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and be sure to do all that other good stuff. Thanks for tuning in to Damian next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Peace.